Well, we thought the federal election would be over by now, the actual election part is, but obviously we're in a hung parliament, that's still continuing. But what it does mean in New South Wales is that the state politics is coming to the fore again in terms of what we're talking about. And we've had another Newspoll out today, and it's pretty dire for the state government here in New South Wales. Now, for the primary vote at 25%, that's dismal, but that hasn't changed. They were at 25%. But of note, the Premier Kristina Keneally, her preferred Premier rating has gone down. It's down to 39%. Back in May it was at 47%. So it's certainly slipping, and also it's now at the same level as Barry O'Farrell's. And that really was the advantage that Labor had in New South Wales, that while it is a government that people are getting fed up with at the moment, they really did like the leader. But yeah, we've got the Newspoll suggesting that that's on par at this point. So it is interesting, and it will start to ramp up now. It's just over 6 months till the state election. We've also had the Upper House Greens MP John Kay coming out saying that the Greens really are eyeing off a couple of spots for the lower house in the state election, which again, this is sort of following on from the federal election. And the two seats, interestingly, that they are eyeing off are Marrickville and Balmain. Now, who that would affect is the Deputy Premier, Carmel Tebbit, and also the Education Minister, Verity Firth. So that will be interesting to see how that plays out there. Now, still on New South Wales politics, we've had Reverend Fred Niles' burqa ban bill knocked on the head by the Premier. She was in interfaith meeting this week, and basically announced there, of all places, that Cabinet wouldn't be approving that bill, wouldn't be voting for it. Reverend Fred Niles not very happy about that. He thought it should have gone to a conscience vote, because he says while people will toe their party line, MPs have expressed to him that they would like to see such a bill get up, so it would ban people wearing burqas in public or covering the face with a veil of some sort. Now, away from politics, interestingly today in the Snowy Mountains there have been quite a few drug arrests, so police have arrested 10 men and women now on the count. I think it is 6 men and 4 women, and they're facing charges of drug supply in that area. And also there is a couple of stories that we are keeping an eye on at the moment. One, of course, the Aisha Abraham's case, further developments this week in regard to payments being made to her parents' bank accounts, allegedly, and then also the Kelly Lane murder trial. She is accused of murdering her newborn in 1996. It will be quite a drawn-out trial, hearing a lot of evidence from several witnesses, and that is one to watch at this point for the Sydney and New South Wales News.